Hey, it's you. Hey, all right. Thank you, DJ. Hey, this is Coach Hank. I'm here with Heather Ference Ault.
Yes,
You're the coach.
I am the coach.
She's my neighbor. She lives next door, so this is fun. I get to talk to Heather. Heather's a wonderful mother, and she's a wonderful teacher in the school. And she's been coaching the 7th and 8th grade basketball team, the 8th grade team.
Volleyball. Yep.
Volleyball. Volleyball. For how long?
5 years. This group. Yeah.
This group.
5 years at junior high.
You're really experienced though, because you've done volleyball for how long?
My whole life, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing since I was younger, and then basically kind of fell into coaching.
Yeah.
Just right out of college.
I
Just
know about it.
fell right into it.
I went to school with Heather, and she was a phenomenal athlete, and in high school, and she was one grade below me, and she had wonderful teams. She was a part of wonderful teams,
Wonderful team.
and then she had an opportunity to start coaching right out of college,
Yep.
and she had a lot of success, and now she's coaching the junior high girls, and this group has won how many championships is this
So
group
these
won?
girls have won back-to-back championships. They won 7th grade, and they won in the 8th grade. They went undefeated in the league both years.
Yes.
This group. Yep.
So did they lose any games this year?
They lost one game out of to Hubbard.
So in
This year.
so in 2 years they've lost one game.
They lost one game. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And a lot of tributes and congratulations to you.
Well, thanks.
You do a wonderful job. This is so fun because she is
We
my
try.
neighbor,
We try.
and she has such wonderful kids: Braxton, Bodie, and little Brinley.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Keep
is
me busy.
she's such a good person. And hey, what is it about Ridge that you like coaching about? And I know it's your hometown. I mean, we're from here.
Yeah.
But
Hometown helps,
what else?
You got
is
the
it?
Ridge pride, But the kids we have are awesome. I can't I see them in 5th grade, and I teach them in 5th grade. So I already know kind of just the kids we have in Middle Ridge are awesome. Athletes or not, we still have, I think the best kids around. And all the groups that come through, I've enjoyed. So I can't say anything about the kids we have are great, and that's because the families are great.
Right.
So
I agree. How many times have you guys won the league since you've been coaching?
I've won the league 4 times now.
Out of 5 years?
Yeah, so the group ahead of them also won back-to-back champions.
Wow.
And then my very first crew I ever coached was Sammy Ault. She's a senior this year, so she'll be leaving. That was my first year I coached. So that was awesome. I love Sammy Ault. What a player. And just seeing her develop, oh, my goodness. We used to play at recess.
Right.
When I had her in 5th grade. She's an amazing player. So that's kind of like full circle for me.
What's like the big thing with these last couple of classes that you've seen that's really turned the corner, I guess, and all these, because it's not just a volleyball thing now, because I think Ridge's volleyball team has always been pretty good. I mean,
Right.
I know there's peaks and valleys of things,
Yeah.
but they've always had a pretty good program.
I agree.
Even when you were playing, you guys always were good. You know what I mean? And I guess what has been something special about the last couple of years?
I think that, knowing the girls helps. I think they want to come out and play for me because we already have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, when they leave elementary school, we're already talking about who's going to play volleyball, and we have little kid camps, and they all want to come. And, I try to make it fun for them. It's, more of a learning kind of like fun time before they get to high school. But the numbers of girls that have tried out for the team is just outstanding.
Yeah.
We've had too many girls the past couple years. I hate to make cuts of anybody in junior high, but we've had so many try out that we've had to unfortunately cut a few people each year because we just can't keep everybody.
Absolutely. And what grade do you teach?
I teach 5th grade.
So seeing those girls a lot, knowing that you're going to be the coach, they probably get excited about being around you.
And I may use that in class a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, if you like volleyball,
No, I get it.
you're going to be my favorites,
Oh my
and they see all the stuff up
gosh.
in my room. You should see my room. It's covered in volleyball stuff. So, they always see that stuff, and they're like, and they play in gym class, and they'll say, come into gym class and watch us play, and at recess and things like that. So,
Well, I can tell that the kids really love you because I was just talking to them, and they're really endeared to you, and I know that. And
Yeah, I like them too.
I know what kind of person you are. I grew up with you, and I think the viewers, when you have a lot of success in the older programs, people don't realize that most of the time it starts when kids are young. It really does.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
Keeping them
That's like
interested. Yep.
the fruition of things comes when they're older, but when it really starts when they're younger. And I know you, and I know how good of a person you are, and a coach and a teacher, and you deserve a lot of credit for this.
Thanks.
And I think the world of you, dude. I coached her husband in high school. He was one of the better quarterbacks I ever coached, Chris Ault. And I take total credit introducing you two to each other.
Thanks. Thank you.
It's a wonderful thing. Hey, but honestly, I think the world of you. You do such a good job.
Thanks.
And I don't think that they would have the success because I know I live in town and I know what's going on. And I just don't think they have the success that they have without having you around. And you deserve a lot of kudos for this.
Thanks. Yeah, they're the great girls. I love watching them grow up too. I love going to the varsity games, like watching what they become. Like, oh my goodness,
they're so good the last couple
so
years.
much. I mean,
so competitive, and Lesko does such a good job
oh,
with them.
amazing,
I
amazing
know
job.
he's on them all the time, and he doesn't get enough credit because I think he is a tremendous coach.
He is a very good coach.
He's one of the best coaches in this area. But
yes, he is very good.
I think it does start when they're young, and I think that things. How do you think things are going to be coming here the next couple of years, the future?
Oh, they're going to have a solid team for a while. They've got this group coming up, and the freshmen that are right ahead of them are very strong too. I mean, and so you just mix those. They're all one squad now. So I mean, I think for the next 4 years they're set.
Are we ever going to see you at the varsity level?
You never know. You never know.
Well,
I am going to focus on my little kids first, so we'll see.
One of the better mothers I know, and that's no offense to my wife because I think she's the best, but Heather is a wonderful mother. Her children are right here, and one of them is. And
right.
I know that Briley's at home and taking it easy, waiting for Mommy to come home, so I won't keep you much longer. Hey, I think the world of you, dude.
Thanks.
You do such
Thanks
a great job.
for interviewing us. We appreciate it, and kudos to all the girls, all the players.
Dream big.
I gotcha.
We love you.
All right.
All right, this is Coach Heather Ferens, and
we good?
Yeah, no,
Who's
you're
up
great.
next?
Well, we're going to bring some other
All right.
individuals up here, and we're going on break, and we'll be right back. Dream big, love your country.